Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the South Alabama Jaguars and the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
The Middle Tennessee head coach told me pregame he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jaguars' offense will take the field first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Dropping back, it's Burton. Gets rid of it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Wants to throw again. Under fire. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And this is how the wind can really affect a game. It's not just for kickers, but quarterbacks as well. And on that last throw, guys, it looked to me like he was throwing it into the wind, and that definitely affected the velocity of the throw. It also affected the accuracy, and that's what caused the interception.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
I think the coaches sort of got together and decided, hey, on this drive, we're going to establish the run. We're going to be more physical. First 2 plays of the drive are run plays, and both have had success. The players have gotten the message very, very clearly. We have got to come out here, and we've got to win the line of scrimmage.
Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. What a job to lay out and make the catch. You always hear put it on the tight end's body, Jesse, but with this guy, you don't have to all the time.
No, he's got long arms, Reese, and he's athletic. I mean, this guy can jump. He can go vertical. He can go horizontal. And that, my friend, was a stab. That was incredible.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Malone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Motion from the wideout. Off play action on 1st down. Going to take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Bring in the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run from the shotgun.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On target. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the
really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. On the move, finding some room. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room, it's Clemens. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Give to the running back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun. Give on the inside.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he will get just beyond the first down marker before sliding.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
And some room to work. Makes it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say... depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Oh, they're after him. Working the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field. So the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
To the air, it's Burton. Trying to set up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And here's the third interception of the night. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way, then I'll throw the football.
There's a crease. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He goes right back to the air. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. They want to run this quarterback. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Pressure coming. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. South Alabama appears ready to start things on offense. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Handoff from the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Burton. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He'll be stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain.
So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of...
And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just a force by the quarterback. They're throwing it into cover 3. It's a zone coverage. And if you're going to try to throw it deep down the middle, you need another route to occupy the safety and take him away. There was nothing there that time. That's just way too easy of an interception for him.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Off play action. He's got the tight end. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, MTSU. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quickly complete. Great move. Now he's got room. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fired in there, but incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to throw. Time running short in the half. He'll try to do it himself. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They want to throw it. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires quickly. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at UMass, taking on the number 18 team, the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the home team in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Rumbles ahead. Pick up a 5 to the 29.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Gets it out fast. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. Picks up the first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. The throw. That's caught. It's Stokes. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Clemens. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
You know, it's tough to start a year. You got to go into a hostile environment and play a good team. They weren't able to get that win, but they've looked entirely different in this one. Playing at home, they've been feeding off of the energy of their crowd. They've executed better, and they're going to feel real good after this win.
He'll bring it out. It's Malone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Jaguars offense ready to start this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Burton. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Jaguars will punt it away on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The offense set for a first down play. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
He breaks a tackle, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Just plowing ahead. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll move the tight end. Oh, better look out. Maybe some room here. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how about this offense? Another scoring drive. Great job. They seem to be in a much better rhythm than they were a week ago. They're 0-1, lost week 1. They could have gotten down on themselves. I like the way they bounced back. Now they're going to be 1-1 with this performance.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Malone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Malone. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the first. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And, man, those are so frustrating for defenses because you're flying upfield, you're trying to get to the quarterback, and they slip that draw in there, and you can tell too many guys not doing their job, created some space for the running back to make the big play down the field.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backward.
Touchdown, South Alabama! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. The quick out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Gets open down the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. We reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Quarterback running on the draw.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
Throws to the tight end. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Just drives it between the uprights. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Running inside. It's Malone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. On the run, it's Malone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Burton. Quickly out to the tight end. Runs through a tackle. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
Man, this tight end, he is like a receiver once he has the ball, isn't he? He's so elusive. He can make people miss. He's got some wiggle, and he's got some speed. This defense, they have their hands full trying to bring this guy down.
Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Unleashes one. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they...
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That lead now creating a turnover on downs.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Looking for blockers. And he clumps it up inside the 20. Almost a disaster on that return. They jump on it, and they'll maintain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
And the Jaguars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Burton. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Quarterback empties his backfield. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Rushes on him. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Rides to back and leaves it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shaw. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he's wrestled to the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this team.
Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody. Welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Memphis Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Blue Raiders head coach told me pregame this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tigers offense will have the football first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's coming off a 10-catch performance in their victory in the last game. Pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And this is not the way they envisioned the opening drive going with the 3rd and long coming up. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Trying to make magic with his feet. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He gets it away from his own end zone. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Middle Tennessee's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. The RPO, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Using his legs, it's Clemens. And he'll be smacked to the ground. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, MTSU!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lewis. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's out past the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Carter. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Nolan. Under fire. Makes the grab. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Here's the out to the 34.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Quick release on the RPO. There he goes. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10. Here, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to add another to their lead. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing up.
He's loose. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Memphis wants to move quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Under fire. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Dorsey. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too. He was smelling the end zone, wanted to get in so bad, just gets knocked out of bounds right before the goal line. But right now, this quarterback has a lot of confidence when he's thrown to this guy.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Middle Tennessee on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. The run inside. It's Clemens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. Breaks into the open. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Running inside. It's Clemens. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field, find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out.
This wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous, making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they got it up to the 47-yard line.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clemens.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The pull and throw off the RPO. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Bringing it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here comes the Memphis offense to start this drive. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. The run inside. It's Carter. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Tigers want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to...
Makes the grab in their space. Continues to fight for yards. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down. Another set of downs.
It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, I love running quarterbacks, but I get it when people are conservative about it because this is why. Because they do have a tendency to fumble the football more. They don't work on those drills every day like running backs, taking care of that thing, wrapping it up, and you could see it there, and he coughed it up.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Got his man downfield. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up 2nd and short?
Offense in a bunch formation. Gives it on the option. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football. Great gain, great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Safe completion on the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out, start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Bring in the heat. Buried before he completes. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Memphis will be forced to punt. Wants to bring it back, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Hands it off. At the 45 on his way. Oh, he's got some space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We start with Stanford taking on the number 3 team, the SMU Mustangs. And it's the Cardinals sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. And this coach has got to be happy they get back on track after dropping their last game, and it gets them to 3-1. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game inside Liberty Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Memphis about to boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards.
Maybe a crease. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Shaw. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. to the ground with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Going to the run, it's Shaw. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Here's the give off the left side. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Deflected near the end zone.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown, MTSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And that one's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll throw it. Complete on the comeback. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Keep it on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on second and short. Running inside, it's Shaw. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Quick step and go. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Hey, let the big shoulder pads, full face mask guy get a little love back there.
No doubt. That guy blocks his tail off all the way down the field most of the time. Never gets any reward. Throw that dog a bone. I love it.
42, Memphis, 3.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. They used a chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. Makes it past the marker. Could be an alley. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Snowed under by the defense. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give on the option. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? The play action fake. Pressure coming. It's complete to the left. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. Absolutely center cut. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. You want to talk about hearts and throats when that ball was on the ground? The offense recovered its own fumble. Tripped up for the tackle.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give them a sack to play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. This time he wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Air ground pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Myers on the move. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
Oh, no guts, no glory. He's coming out of the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Middle Tennessee State sidelines. This offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout. They have the ball and the lead. Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see if they're able to keep up that momentum here today and get the upset. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And they swarm him under.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
On 3rd down, offenses have their plays. What they like in 3rd and short, what they like 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. Great job by the offense having success. Now
got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. On the ground, it's Shaw. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home and get him on the ground. He's got a pick, and now he's got a sack.
It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. The Memphis Tigers offense ready to set up shop. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Plucks it out of the air. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He makes a catch. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They just keep firing. Complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line. They'll go 4 wide, twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Running inside. It's Carter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Bradford. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pulls it and fires to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. Whatever the reasons, it adds to the flavor of a season.
It's so good because we all love the upsets, and then if you're the team that got that ranked win, Jesse, you start to build your resume, start to build some momentum. So this squad got a good win today.
They sure did. They put the rest of college football on alert.